Put the motherfucking money in my
mother hands. I got Gucci and Prada and
motherfucking hands.
Yeah. That's what I just assumed. What's up, guys? It's another episode of Two Girls, One Blunt. Wait.
What? Oh my god, is this season 5?
No, that's next episode.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the 15th.
We're edging you guys.
Yeah, we're edging you. Usually we release on 4/20 of every year, so that means we have to have one on Sunday. So we'll have an episode drop on Sunday, let's say like at 4:20. At 4 o'clock the episode drops.
4 p.m. Eastern, no, Central Standard Time.
Yeah, our time.
Our time. Sorry, guys.
Not your time. You guys figure out the math.
This is our schedule.
But yeah, season 5. Holy shit.
Time has flown and also gone so slow. The wind beneath my toes.
Oh, Edgar Allan Poe.
Nevermore.
Neverless,
baby.
I don't even know that poem. You have a tattoo of a poem on you that I don't even know.
I know, isn't that gay?
No, but I feel like I should know. Why don't I know?
I don't know. I've had it for, 3 years? You've never even bothered to look. No, I'm just kidding. I've
been mentally unwell. We're getting by. No, I honestly, it's going pretty good. I feel like I'm actually getting a grip on reality for the first time.
You're getting into reality?
In years. No, like, getting a grip.
Oh.
Like, I feel like my 30s, I just have so much deeper understanding of me and my place in the world and what I want to do and how I view people and how I don't care as much about certain things. You know?
Can't wait for that.
There's a lot of growth.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's like so nice sometimes to just put on a bathing suit and not worry about like being bloated or like, oh, are they going to see my cellulite? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Something happens in your 30s where you're just like, I don't give a fuck.
Do you think I'll reach that point? Actually, I think I already have reached that point because I went out in Miami with my bikini line not shaved. And then a promoter was like, what the fuck are you doing there, millionaires? And I was like,
maybe they like hairy puss.
They gonna love me the way I am.
Think of how many millionaires are struggling in Miami because every bitch has laser hair removal and all they want is real bush. You provided that.
Think about the billionaires, guys. They have needs too.
Yeah, they might like bush. I wonder what, like, is there a, I don't know, like tax bracket that prefers bush more than others?
I don't know. I haven't hit that one yet.
Yeah. Well, we could just do a poll.
I
don't think billionaires are
how
gonna
many
vote
billionaires we know?
But like, all right. Or describe the kind of guy that likes bush more.
I feel like dirty. But that's just my own internalized.
I was going to say that's internalized.
Sexism.
Yeah, but I feel the same way about hair. And you know what's fucked up is I don't feel that way about men with hair.
No, I definitely don't.
Only towards women, and that is how the patriarchy gets you.
That's so sexist.
I know.
Grab this leaf. Yeah, it was tugging on you. I don't know. I was talking to a dude with a foot fetish, and I was like, "Yeah, I have to shave my toes," and he was like, "Ew, that's disgusting." I was like, "What?"
It's disgusting that you have to shave it or that you get hair.
Or that I get hair. I'm like, I'm a human being.
That means it's natural.
Yeah.
Oh, give him a fucking before Christ woman and see how much hair there's on them. That I don't know if that was a sentence,
and
but
I bet he would love
good.
her toes.
Exactly. Maybe he's just mad because he's like, I want bush on your toes. Are there bush guys for toes too? Like, do some guys prefer you keep the hair on the tops of your toes?
Yeah, because if you think about it, armpit hair is just a bush. So some dudes like armpit hair. There's got to be a dude who likes foot hair. And I'm your woman. I'm your girl.
Whoever likes hairy girls, hit us up.
I'm a hobbit.
My laser hair removal went away, so now my puss grows in and I don't know what to do about it.
And you know what I found out recently? Laser electrolysis is the only FDA approved hair removal treatment, but it's more expensive and it's way more painful because they go in and like pluck out each individual hair.
You know, they like burn it at the core.
Oh.
On your pussy.
Oh.
Imagine you have to spread your pussy lips and they're burning little holes in you. Hell no.
I just clenched every hole I have thinking about that.
I'll do laser and like have to just go back all the time. It's like minoxidil. It's a lifetime investment. But then my last hairdresser said minoxidil doesn't make your hair grow. It's only if you use something else or like a certain amount. If it doesn't fall out,
like
you
a
don't have to use
percentage?
it forever. Yeah, you don't like. She was like, you don't have to use it forever.
Really?
I don't know.
Everyone on TikTok and Reddit says you have to use it forever.
Is that a marketing plan that people think their hair's gonna fall out, so they keep buying the product when they don't need it?
Let's test it out.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where do I want to grow hair?
And you know what? If my hair falls out, I'll just shave my head, and that's a new era for me.
I think you would look hot bald.
I do not.
Well,
I have a huge forehead. I actively try to hide it.
imagine how much makeup you'd have to use if you were bald. Like to do the full reach around.
All the way to my neck.
Yeah, because I saw a girl and she was like, yeah, I use way more makeup than regular girls because I have to go on my scalp. Because what do you just end your makeup here? You have to blend it back.
You could like slowly blend it, like,
and then
it's
fade
dark.
it out.
Yeah, and you fade it out. It's like a bald fade.
Give yourself a number 2.
That's a serious thing, though.
No, it is. Alopecia affects everyone.
Except me. I do not have alopecia.
Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
No, I think I do. But no, I don't. I'm not manifesting it.
No, we're not.
I'm manifesting that my
anything.
hair is just growing in like a horse's tail. Just so thick and beautiful.
I've heard really good things about using mane's tail.
I use that my whole childhood.
And I used to use that same.
Yeah.
And I had long hair.
And it was cheap, too.
It was so cheap.
Because we were poor, so I don't know how we got that one.
Why did my dad buy me horse shampoo?
I used to say that. I'd be like, Mom, why am I using horse shampoo?
He never had an answer.
Yeah, like, why was that marketed to our parents? Or how?
Specifically in the Boston.
And it didn't have, like, good marketing. It's not like the bottle looked nice where you're like, ooh.
No, it's like they went to, like, what was it? Oh, what was the place? The outlet that was, like, Ocean's or...
Ocean's Job Lot.
Ocean Job Lot.
Ocean State Job Lot.
Yes.
Holy shit.
They went to Ocean State Job Lot and they were like, shampoo, that'll do. Hi, baby.
Come here, Liz Lola.
You ever have anxiety so bad that you have to go to a tarot reader at 8 p.m. on a Sunday night and spend $100? Because me neither.
Yes, because last week when I had anxiety, I looked up the tarot reader that I sent you. For you to go.
She doesn't do readings.
I know. Well, that's just one I trust.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But there's other ones. I have to find them. They have to pop up.
I like my lady.
Who was it?
I don't know. She was the only one open on a Sunday at an 8 p.m. But she was very sweet.
And what did you find out?
I found out that he does care about me. And she was like, do you have a picture of him? I was like, no. And she was like, well, I can't do a reading. I was like, just tell me if he loves me.
She needs a picture? You didn't show a picture?
No.
Why? Isn't it tarot reader confidentiality?
I don't
lawyer.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, she doesn't have HIPAA.
No, you just make her sign an NDA.
That's true.
I need to start having NDAs on hand.
Yeah.
I have like a DocuSign with them ready.
I have them in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she said the feeling's genuine, and that there's a reason why we came together and connected, and that I'll know within 4 months what's going to happen, whether it's good or bad.
You know, that doesn't sound like a really in-depth answer.
No.
Though. She took a wild guess. She was like, I'm going to tell her what she needs to hear. We'll just wait it out. We'll wait this one out. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure this girl is just stressing hard. She drank too much yesterday. I had the same anxiety, and I was just like, everyone hates me. And I was like, and I'm not worthy. Yep. And then I was like, I have to go to a tarot reader to find out why. And then I was like, no, Jamie,
She told me I needed to love myself more.
That's what I was trying to get at. Like, you have to find that validation from yourself, self-validation. See, I don't even crave validation. I don't even know the word. Yeah.
Oh, I know the word. And
I have it already internally. But those thoughts aren't us. We are not those thoughts. You know?
Thoughts are not always real.
Exactly. So if you're like, I need to seek outside validation, no, that's your ego. It's not you needing. And you just have to remind yourself that you are the validation. And of course I'm amazing. And that is how narcissism forms. Because all this self-validation, I think I'm pretty fucking great now.
You are.
But then some stupid bitch is going to come by and be like, she's a narcissist. Gaslighting me.
I think you can be amazing and a narcissist.
You heard it here, folks.
I know so many awesome narcissists.
Wait, do you actually think I'm a narcissist?
No.
I was like, do we need to have a talk? Because I'm kidding, and I hope you are too.
But I do know really cool narcissists.
And I sometimes I like narcissists.
Yeah, they're fun.
The only ones I don't like are like the psycho ones. Do you know what I mean?
And even sometimes I like them.
Yeah, just not when they're psycho towards us.
Yeah.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah, and then they start being psycho towards us.
It's the same thing of like liking vaping and being like, I'm not going to get popcorn lung.
Meanwhile, our insides look like KFC.
Dude, I have not... My body has been so fucked up from being sick, neurovirus, sun poisoning, extreme hangovers. It just hasn't ended for the last like 2 months. You know, so that I'm like, my hormone, everything's fucked. And I'm trying to get back to being normal. And every time I get back to being somewhat normal,
something happens.
Yeah.
I did Wim Hof breathing, and I literally opened my eyes after, and I was like, oh my God, everything's so much greener. I was like, I can see better.
No, you can. That's real.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
And all of the comments were like, he cured my cancer with his breathing. And I was like, all right, well, I think I have cancer, so I might as well start preventative breathing now.
We should just start a bunch of preventative cancer treatments. Apricot seeds.
What if we start giving ourselves cancer?
You know, I learned today, and by learned, I mean I took an information off the internet, that cancer's really, everything's caused by an imbalance in your gut and parasites. So if you have a healthy gut and you have no parasites, you like never get sick. But if you have parasites, tumors are really just sacks of parasite eggs. This is what the internet says, guys. And when you get a biopsy of it, have you ever heard someone gets a biopsy and then their cancer gets worse? Like
No.
It starts spreading quicker and they're like, all of a sudden they're like, you have stage 4 cancer. It's because you opened the parasite egg sac and all those toxins, and cancer is meant to like stop, like to take all that toxicity, and that's what creates the mass, whether you think of toxicity or parasites. So when you open it and you puncture a hole in it, you're releasing it.
It's also, so much of it is like your brain too. Like, what if you
medical journal.
You get the biopsy and then you're like, oh no, I'm dying. And then you stop fighting and then you succumb to it.
Yeah, they told my nana she had 3 months to live. My nana turned around and said, fuck you. Stop smoking cigarettes. Moved to California. And she lived for like 5 years.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
She said, fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nana said, fuck all y'all, and then she died.
She was like lifting... Well, your nana was a weak bitch.
Yeah, she was. She was very frail.
Your nana got nothing on Nana Peg. Wait, did you ever meet Nana Peg? No. Damn. So unfortunate. She was great. I'm sure your nana was great too. I said it for the pod.
No. She was great.
Can forgive me.
Love you, Nana.
Your nana's like, I'm gonna make Jamie's life hell now. Your spirit team attacks me. She's like, forgive me.
Nana's like, I lived through segregation era Maryland just for some white bitch on a podcast to say.
Oh, your nana's not a white woman?
No.
I take it all back. I love you, Nana. You're so strong and so powerful in Emily's life. And whatever you need, I got you. I'm indebted to you, Nana. I take it all back.
Oh, Nana.
Oh, damn.
Oh, God.
That was good. I was picturing like a
My
little...
boy, Nana.
Yeah, I thought that's the one we were talking about.
No, I never knew that bitch.
Well, that one sucks.
Yeah, she does.
You're
She's
great.
Racist.
Oh, the other Nana's racist?
The one who died. Racism kills you.
It does, because you're evil.
Mm-hmm.
That's the toxicity.
That's why she got lung cancer.
But my Nana got lung cancer because she's an angel. And it was meant to teach me something or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, God.
Okay,
Anyways, I take anything back about our ancestors.
Oh, you didn't know.
Oh God.
I was just doing a goof.
Oh, I'm just being a silly, goofy girl.
I'm just a goofy girl. Speaking of bitches who are out of this world, did you hear Katy Perry's going to the moon?
Who gives a flying fuck? Katy Perry's going to the moon. Children are
Tariffs are at 104%. Children in Africa are starving.
Dude, I'm so sick of everything.
I literally... Why are they going to the moon?
Why does Katy Perry need to go to the moon?
Why?
Why? Also, are people really like, oh my God, what an accomplishment. Katy Perry went to the moon. Do you know what she is? She's a performer. She's an entertainer. She's an actor. We've never even been to the moon. It was all a lie.
This is a new propaganda from the Russian government.
The brain knows that.
Dude, why are they going to the fucking... I hope this is another submarine part 2. Genuinely. No. I know that's horrible for me to say.
She walked on a spaceship and then Project Bluebeam made it look like it went away. And then she came back down and was like, wow, the moon was crazy.
Left Shark ran so that Katy Perry could go to the moon.
What bill are they trying to pass today?
Well, it's Amazon, so I don't know, probably
all
millions of bills. Yeah.
Dude, I watched with Zacho yesterday. It's 2073 or 2070, whatever the new movie is on Netflix. Okay, they did great. This was very smart with how they did this. They pitched it as like a sci-fi, futuristic end of the world film. So it starts like a movie. Then when they ask like, "Oh, what happened? Why is the world like this?" It goes into full documentary style of what current events, past events, like all of the news, like interviews, taking you all over the world of all of these events and how the elite powers are fucking us.
We're so fucked.
And then it goes through, and then it will go back to the movie.
That's cool.
And then it goes back to the documentary, and then it's like at the end, you're just sitting there like, what the fuck?
We're so fucked.
We're so fucked. We're literally being controlled by like 10 people.
Yeah.
And the whole world is, and it's like, we have to act now. It's like, well, what? You didn't pose any solutions.
No, that's too easy.
No, it was like, you just made me watch this. I had severe anxiety and I napped for 4 hours.
They just want us to be in despair. Yeah. So that we can't do anything.
I told a friend who's like currently going through a lot of anxiety, and they keep mentioning like the state of the world. And I know they like to watch stuff. So I was like, hey, do not right now with how you're doing, do not watch this. So if you're having severe anxiety about like
anything
and don't watch it. It's pretty fucked. Wait till you're good. But also never having children. I feel so strongly. I would love to believe that the world would be la la la, but it's not like the 90s anymore. And raising a family.
It's not like
the 90s are gone, dude. They're dead and gone, and I don't think the world will ever be the same.
I don't think we ever recovered from the 90s.
No, the world has never been the same. We will never know the world how we were raised.
You know how it's butterfly effect? If Bill Clinton hadn't gotten his dick sucked, dude, I feel like the world would be a way better place.
It's all Monica Lewinsky's fault.
Whoa. Let's not say that. Bill Clinton, this is for you.
I'm kidding. I saw a clip of Shane Gillis on his podcast being like, he's watching this show or whatever about Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton, and his girlfriend was like, I guess, disparaging
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, and he was like, well, you're telling me in the 90s you wouldn't have fucked Bill Clinton if you were in the Oval Office or like sucked his dick? You're doing it. You're sucking his dick.
I'll admit that right now.
And then I thought about it, and I was like, if I was with the President of the United States in the Oval Office and he was hot, would I suck his dick?
And he gave you a little like eyebrow? I'd be like, right, let's fucking.
I like think about Scandal. If it was like Scandal, but then if they're married, then I would have an issue with it. But then if it's politics and it's a fake marriage and we all know that behind the scenes, then I wouldn't have an issue with it. If it was like discussed.
Why can't politicians just be real? And be like, yeah, I don't like my wife.
Because no one wants real. No one wants the truth. No one can handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth. I can. No, I can't.
No, I can't.
That's why I went to a tarot reader.
It caused a mental breakdown in 2020.
Because I can't communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm realizing that shrooms trip in 2020 and then like extreme party phase I went into. I quit my corporate job, partied all the time.
That sounds like fun.
But all of that, I was in like a state of like mental disarray. And out of that birthed all of this.
Something beautiful.
And where we're at. So you know what? Sometimes being crazy is fine.
Except when it's me. And then it...
No, it really wears down on you. As you get older, guys, it gets harder and harder to handle.
I can't recover. I fuck everything up. You
don't fuck everything up.
I fuck some things up.
But that's a part of life, and that's how you learn, and that's what life is.
I hate it.
Don't talk so badly about yourself.
All right, let's just go to the moon. Let's just go to the moon.
If you were going to go to the moon and you could do anything on the moon, what would be the first thing you'd do?
I'm having sex.
Okay. You wouldn't walk on the moon? You wouldn't, like, walk outside the spaceship? You'd be like, landed, let's go. You're sucking Bill Clinton's dick, dude.
Yeah, I'll suck whoever's dick to get to the moon.
Jeff Bezos, did you hear that?
Okay, not anyone.
You wouldn't suck Jeff Bezos' dick? It's the same thing as the president.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to the moon. I actually like my feet. I like where I'm at.
What about Mars? I know another guy.
No. I have standards.
All right. See, I'll suck anyone's dick turns into I have standards. This is all women. This is the problem.
Yeah, I immediately said, I realized I don't want to go to the moon. I have no desire. I can't believe there are people who are like, yeah, I want to go.
Honestly, if they're like, you could go to space right now, I would go, and if I died, it'd be cool just to have gone and known stuff that no one else knows.
It's only a 10-minute, like, they're only going to be there for like 11 minutes.
That doesn't make any sense.
That
it
makes
probably
no
takes
sense.
more than 11 minutes to restart the whole ship to take off. Do you know how long airplanes take?
Yeah.
I'm on that tarmac for 30 minutes or more.
Dude.
Imagine a spaceship in space.
Who builds the spaceships?
Engineers.
But is it like Americans? Is this an American space mission?
A lot of spacecraft was developed in World War II under Nazi scientists in the caves, underground caves. They had secret...
Sputnik.
Yeah, and they were creating aircrafts that, like, take off upwards. And so a lot of the UFOs that crash here, you can see that they have German writing on them.
Oh my God.
I learned that on Ancient Aliens history when I was a kid.
The Germans are aliens?
No. Like, because a lot of people are like UFOs, but they weren't realizing they were getting ships that like crashed from German scientists during World War II.
If I was an alien,
like landing in like on a farm.
Fields.
Yeah,
I wouldn't come here.
Well, they came here because we're all fucking allies.
Why didn't they just take us over?
Because we were a part of it. Because it's all part of the plan.
What plan?
I don't know. It's like, think of the Hunger Games. When Katniss finally talks to Snow, he's like, you don't understand. People need order. And they validated it. So they created a whole plan with the reasoning that the normal people don't know.
Yeah, because they just want to fuck us.
Because it's easier to control us that way. We're sheep. If you're listening to this and you live in Dallas, Texas, I'll be at the Kessler Theater at 8 p.m. with a bunch of other amazing comics and would love to see you this Thursday, April 17th. Yeah, I know. It's coming up pretty quick.
Wait, what's the date? Oh my God.
I know. Tax day's tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
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 I still have to send out 1099. Okay, everything's fine.
I filed an extension already, so I'm fine.
Oh, really?
But, yeah. But yeah, I have that show, and then, do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, I do, but I forget.
Also, if you want to be a part of the episode and tell a story or ask us a question, please give us a call at 857-271-9663. Again, that's 857-271-9663. please don't make it 5 minutes long, but a good quick little voicemail.
Oh my God.
And we'll feature you. Yeah.
Oh, and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And please comment on our YouTube. We've been having technical difficulties with sound, not sounding right. But we fixed it, or figured out how to fix it.
It's been taking a while, though. You got 2 stoners trying to figure out audio. All right.
They say EQ and sound wave compression. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And sometimes with stuff coming up and us getting sick, we haven't been able to send it out to an editor. Like, we're literally recording. Today's Monday, and it has to be out tomorrow. So we're recording right now, and then we're going to, I'm going to grab some stuff for taxes, send that out. We're going to run to the mothership, sign up for the mic, run directly to Shakespeare's, sign up for Kill Tony, be there for 4 hours. And then I have a show right after at Shakespeare's.
I do. I have a show at Kelly's Irish Pub.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
So it's like go, 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 and then Emily has to come back and edit, or are you going to send this out?
We got no time.
Yeah. All right, well, you guys heard it here first. Tomorrow's episode will be out late.
We got no time. I don't think.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
Oh.
I know, it's a lot. There's a lot.
Oh, boy. But, you know, that's okay. Everything's going to be fine. We're all fine. I'm going to do another Wim Hof breathing and then meditate before we leave for everything.
Yep,
because I'm super anxious, and I think I have to not drink anymore.
Yeah, same.
I don't think it's good.
We've been saying that for a year.
Yeah, probably longer.
Yep.
Probably longer. But maybe I'll go a week. I don't know.
I went 2 weeks without drinking, and it was great. And then I had the Key West Comedy Escape. So it was Brian Quinn from the Impractical Jokers had a comedy like festival event all weekend, and it was so fun. But I got there Wednesday, and we went out immediately. We drank for like 5 days straight, and then I got sun poisoning and the worst hangover. After 9 days of 2 weeks of not drinking. So, you know, it's a balance. And now I'm never drinking again.
No, literally. We'll see next week.
I know. It'll,
it's all going to be fine.
It's not like it's every day and we're like drinking excessive amounts and it's a problem. It's like we get hungover off of 2 drinks.
Yeah. How was I not blackout off of 15 drinks?
That's nuts. Because, Emily, that's how alcoholism starts.
And that's what my dad said to me today.
Really?
Yeah, I told him about it.
I was kidding.
No, and he was like, Emily, you have too many addicts in your family to be drinking like that. And he gave me a lecture, and he was like, all right, I'm done with the dad lecture.
Well, you know what it is? And I realized, because we didn't drink this much in Miami.
No.
We drank, like, here and there, but you always did, like, a 2-drink thing. You stuck it like that when you went out. It's Austin. The cats are jumping into the door because they're trying to get in. That's so funny. Come in. What? Yeah.
Like that.
What?
You didn't want to be locked out?
Okay, come up. Come here. Austin, Texas is like, it's not healthy here. It is I don't know how people are healthy here.
It is a breeding ground for alcoholism, but then everyone wakes up at 7 a.m. and goes out to like Soul Cycle.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's like New York, like Wall Street bros, finance bros who drink all night, except everyone's comics.
But no, I'm saying outside of comedy. Everybody. It's like it's Austin. It's not just comedy.
Is everyone?
Yeah. Because you were drinking just as much as the other people who were not in comedy. And they were more drunk than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not a healty place. Miami's not a healthy place either.
No, I got advice today from somebody and they were like, too many people though, and like comics are like drinking and smoking and taking shrooms and making the hang like a hang instead of like a comedy hang where it's like, let's write and hang. Oh, let's all like tag up each other. You know what I mean? Like
actually help each other.
Yeah, or like, what are we building right now? Like, there's too much like distraction, and then before you know it, time flies. I'm 31, and I'm thinking about when I was 20, and I was in college, and it literally feels like yesterday.
It does.
Like, I blinked, and I'm here, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm so old now.
So if you don't like, if people get lost in the partying and the distractions and the coping, you're gonna wait. That's why there's a lot of comics who are like not doing well, and they're in like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have like a place to live, and they're older because people get lost.
I don't want to get lost.
It's sad.
I don't want to get lost, but I also like drinking.
I think there's a way to do it without being crazy.
Yeah. 2 drink minimum, maximum.
I'm gonna give myself 4.
All right, let's make it 7.
On like a night out where it's like, or an all day affair.
I feel like it should be 5 drinks maximum when you go out, except if somebody's buying you the drinks. And then
that's
it goes out the window.
That's nuts. They tell you like 2 drinks is like, a doctor's office is like, that's bad. Think of how many, if you go out 2 nights a week.
It's 4 drinks.
That's 4 drinks. That's fine. You just said 5 plus whatever anyone buys you. Do you know how many free shots I've gotten over the weekend? That's where it comes in. No one's buying it. That's 30 drinks in a weekend.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane.
Yeah, I gotta do better.
Yeah.
We gotta.
We gotta buckle up. And season 5 is gonna be the best one yet. You get ready, because we have new things coming for you. We're gonna have 2 new studios. This is one. We're gonna have to build out another one in 6 months. It's gonna be fine. Or like 4 months.
Yeah.
Like August.
So soon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have to find a place to live.
So, time goes by very quickly. Time goes by at exponential rates.
I'm just gonna focus on myself.
Yeah.
And work. Okay, you heard it here first. I'm not drinking for a week.
I know.
1 week, I can do that. I can do that.
Well, we're gonna go see Brad today.
Starting tonight.
Brad Williams is in town.
Starting tomorrow.
Shout out Brad.
Buy
tickets.
Brad.
He's very funny. So I'm probably gonna have a drink.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a drink.
That's like, I don't know. But, oh my God. I got to sing karaoke in front of Joey Fatone from NSYNC.
Did he sing with you?
No.
Oh.
No. He sang with like other people though. But he was
was
a part of the festival.
Is he a comic?
And I was like, my inner child was like, you just performed for
NSYNC.
Which is so like, I'm so lame, but
no.
We were all staying in the same house together, and Joey Fatone was teaching Joe DeRosa and Steve Byrne this bye 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 dance. They're going bye bye like bye, or like bye. Or there was another one. He was teaching them like one of the dances from fun. Backstreet Boys, and I have this video of them, and they're just dancing in the kitchen. And I was like, it was like all the comics. I was like, this is such a beautiful fucking moment. And also, how cool is this? How is this happening?
How is this my life?
I was like, this is crazy. So I thought that was super cool. Yeah, it was.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. That was the craziest thing. Everyone I met was so fucking sweet. And like,
I love nice people.
Yeah, everyone was so cool. It made me really happy. Did we talk about this in the last episode? I don't think so, right? Yeah. But yeah, I love Key West and we're going. Key West is, I want to like retire there.
I told Lupu that I wanted to go to Miami and she was like, let's go to Miami.
Yeah, let's go. I need a week out there. We can do comedy every night and still go out and not be like stressed, which would be great.
Yeah.
Girls trip.
I think I need that. I gotta go. She was like, do you want to go out of the country? I was like,
no.
Let's stick with the continental U.S. What are they gonna do? Tariff me on the way in?
Dude, I'm like afraid to leave. What if they don't let me back in?
They're like, not this bitch.
I don't know. I always feel like I always think something's gonna go wrong. It's
Dude,
my thoughts of impending.
What if like somebody accessed the dark web from my phone and I didn't know?
That's what I mean. If you go back in the country, you have to have all your apps deleted.
But what if I don't know the logins?
I know. That's the worst part. If you have any incriminating evidence of you doing anything incriminating,
we don't do anything bad.
We smoke weed.
Yeah, but that's like, what is this? It's not Russia.
Or is it? I don't know. Is it turning into it?
I love all the China resellers on TikTok.
If you talk poorly about Trump via text and you say Trump sucks and you make a joke about it and you come back in the country and they search your phone, they are detaining people and not letting them back into the country. That's crazy.
But American citizens?
Yes.
Well, yeah, they did that. They did that with a girl. She's an American citizen and she was going into the U.S. to get cancer treatment with her parents who were undocumented. And they detained her and her parents for like weeks.
Have you been seeing the trend on TikTok where people are like, I'm bored, tell me your most unhinged whatever?
Yeah.
Or this one was, I'm bored, tell me a time your kids embarrassed you so bad you felt like you could never go out in public again. I need feral kid behavior. The comments are legendary. During the Barbie movie, when they showed Depression Barbie, my daughter shouted, Mommy, it's you.
That just means your kid knows you.
That means your kid's like, look, Mom, you're stuck on the couch and can't get out of bed. That's...
Oh, God.
My son told the cashier with two lazy eyes that pointed outward that she looked like a lizard. He proceeded to hiss at her. I never went back to that gas station. My nephew shouted loudly at a couple, wife with dwarfism. Why is that man kissing a child? Repeatedly. My very white 2-year-old daughter bowed and said, ni hao, to an Asian family at the doctor's office. I have no clue where she learned this. They were just as confused as I was.
What if you figure out you learn that your kid knows a whole other language?
My 5-year-old son asked the gas station guy wearing a turban if he was a genie.
That's valid.
That's valid from Aladdin. Yeah, I would think someone was like Aladdin.
If I was 4?
Yeah. When my oldest was 3, he's mixed. He screamed, help, these white people have kidnapped me because I didn't buy the toy he wanted. I had to prove he was mine. I wish I could ask my mom, like, to do this, but, like, for my siblings.
Yeah.
Like, what was the crazy shit we did in public? But then it would just be her perception of her abusing us and us reacting.
Exactly.
She'd be like, they were horrible.
They were screaming in public. Meanwhile, she was beating us.
Honestly, all these kids sound like they're stand-up comedians in the process. Like, they're just, like, making references and metaphors and relating what they see or have seen to new people.
Yeah.
It's really their form of connecting with an audience.
I love that.
Yeah.
We were talking about, like, the passage of time.
It's been 1 year since this, and 2 years since that. It's been 3 years since Johnny v. Amber, the Wednesday dance, and the Oscar slap. 4 years since Meghan, Harry, and Oprah. 5 years since quarantine time. 6 years since Dramageddon, Endgame, and then Rise and Shine. 7 since Walmart Kids Salt Bay. 8 since Twins of Beyonce. 9 years since Tay vs. Kim, Mannequin, Pokemon Go, and Harambe. 10 years since the infamous dress. 11 since Vine at its best. 12 since Miley twerking on a ref. 13 since Gangnam Style and Katniss. 14 years since Adele was rolling. 15 since Justin went bowling. 16 years since Boom Boom Pow. 17 since he won the press polling. 18 years since the very first iPhone. 19 years since we said hi, so Pluto's not a planet, it's another little sky stone. 20 years since hips quit being light prone. 21 Shrek 2. 22 this dude. 23 Hallie. 24 this crew. 25 Y2K, hooray. Okay, didn't I hire you as my...
Holy shit. You just made me feel so old. Wow. I didn't know this episode was going to be such an emotional roller coaster.
Holy shit. I've been through it.
Yeah. And now, imagine if you just did that for your own life, though, and personal experiences.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to write out my life and all the memories I have. And,
I started doing that
points.
chronologically.
Yeah.
And then I added in every time I get a new memory.
Yeah. I got to do that.
So I have like a timeline of what happened.
Just so much to do all the time, and I just want to exist I just want to be a fairy in a field that can do my little hobbies and paint and dance.
Dance.
You know, and love.
I think I just want to be like an elf. Like, I read books, I sword fight.
You got to find a really rich software engineer who can take you to a Renaissance fair or something.
I want to communicate with animals.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so round.
Should we smoke and play Stony Baloney?
Yeah, we got 7 minutes.
Okay.
It's 3:20.
What size room is this?
11 by 10, 11 by 11? Maybe it's 13 by 12? Oh.
It's cold in here. I need to get laid.
Me too.
It really, really makes life better.
It does.
It does. Going celibate does not make life better. I've decided.
No, having sex is so good. I need to have sex more.
Me too. Is that all you got in you?
That's all I got.
One more hit?
All right.
Should we restart the cameras?
Yeah. Or it's already, let's see how long it's going to take. We're like 35 minutes.
We got high on camera and off camera. And now I'm high. And now we're going to do Stony Baloney.
I'm having too much anxiety to be high.
Why are you having anxiety? Shall we talk about it? Shall we discuss?
No, it's
what's
okay.
on your mind?
It's okay.
When's your next therapy appointment?
In Friday.
Fuck.
I know.
Shit. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask for a second one.
Can we do twice a week, please?
Can we up it to 3, actually?
Really?
No, but that would be great.
I feel like there'd be too much healing. You know, you gotta live, man.
Yeah.
L-I-V-I.
There's no such thing as enough healing.
True. Would you rather poop confetti or pee glitter?
Pee glitter. Because then a man, if he cheated on me, wait.
No, but if you became the piss kink girl and you just peed on people, you could like do it at
it would make jellyfish things really fun.
Yeah, you just live at a beach, saving people from jellyfish stings.
$25 a pee.
Now imagine getting glitter in someone's jellyfish wound.
At least you'd be
it
pretty.
Like leaves like a scar tattoo of glitter.
That'd be sick.
That'd be nuts.
I'm just saying. The potential is limitless.
Okay. If this one said, would you rather never wear underwear again? I go, next question. Emily doesn't wear underwear. Okay. Would you rather send a nude to your mom or accidentally post it on your story for 30 seconds?
Nude to my mom.
Same.
Yeah.
Because fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
I don't want the whole world to see it.
No, I don't want account violations.
Okay. Would you rather smell like BO but not know? Or
No.
think you smell and be perfectly clean?
I'd rather think I smell.
Yeah, that's you anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As both of us, we're like, do we stink?
I
Yes
smell
or
myself
no?
constantly. I'm like a cat. Sometimes I'm like, I wish you could just go up to people and smell people. Like, no, I don't. But like a cat. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, do your pheromones match?
Yeah, are we compatible?
There's a person in my life and their pheromones make me go
Yes.
fucking feral.
The smell of him.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like we could drink and not shower for 4 days and I would still be like, you smell amazing. Which is nuts. There's not many people I would say that to.
No.
Would you rather say I love you after every sentence or end every sentence with, if you know what I mean?
I already do, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but it would be like I'd end the sentence if you know what I mean. Do you want to go to the store if you know what I mean?
I guess I don't know.
Or do you want to go to the store? I
love
love you. I'd rather say I love you because that would spread positivity.
But imagine you're like in a situationship with a guy and you have sex with him and you're like, wow, this sex is so good. I love you.
Fuck me harder. I love you.
That would be bad.
Or you're like, I hate you. You're a stupid fucking cunt ass bitch.
Love you.
I love you. Fuck.
I take it back.
I take it back. I love you. That would piss me off if I was angry and I kept having to say I love you.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're like
he cheats on you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I can't believe you slept with that dirty fucking bitch. I love you.
That would upset me that would make me more mad.
Yeah. I think I would have to duct tape myself during sex.
I would rather be like, you're a piece of shit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Fuck me harder, if you know what I mean.
Can you do that thing I like, if you know what I mean?
Can you do a needle biopsy on my skin cancer, if you know what I mean?
I would love this job, if you know what I mean. You know what? I changed my answer.
I think I know what you mean.
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean, yeah.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Would you rather clean up after a frat party or clean the inside of a gas station bathroom?
Frat party.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like all of the guys would be drunk, passed out. I'd be like, all right, boys, whoever can pick up the most beer cans gets to see my tits. And then I wouldn't have to do anything.
No. You have to clean one.
Oh, then bathroom.
There's only one bathroom.
Yeah.
I was like, have you ever been to like the inside of a disgusting frat house?
No.
It is. There's nothing I can't explain. I've never seen it. It's worse. Think of gas station bathrooms. Honestly, they have Buc-ee's now. Those gas station bathrooms are nice.
They are.
The ones that I see like now, they're pretty nice. They're not how like gas station bathrooms used to be.
But they're 15,
Capitalism
30.
has done one good thing.
Yes.
Clean gas station bathrooms.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos.
The frat party, you're talking condoms, throw up. A 1-inch layer of brown filth that's wet and moist in some areas and crusted in others. Footprints all throughout it. Kind of like the wiggle room floor at the end of the night. It looks like a bar floor at the end of the night. But then think college students with no one watching them.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? They treat a bar nicer than they treat the fraternity house.
Yeah, because they might not be let back to the bar.
One of the fraternity houses in my college was an old Pizza Hut, and they converted it.
That's cool.
It was Kappa something.
Who'd they put in the oven?
Fuck. There were so many Jews in there. I was there. Oh yeah, they had like it was cool to see like where the kitchen was and like how it was like transformed.
Yeah, how they
and
refigure it.
Yeah. And the whole basement was like a dance floor.
Oh, that's fun.
And they'd have like DJs in there. It was disgusting. The bathrooms were even nastier. The girls' bathrooms, there was no girls' bathrooms. You're all in the boys' bathroom that they live in. And there's like 30 of them sometimes.
When I stayed at my friend's place in Boston and like lived with them on and off on their couch, I used to clean their bathroom, and it was, I think, 15 people in one house, 2 bathrooms. Half of the people were men. It was so gross.
It makes me want to throw up.
It was so gross.
Yeah.
I would only clean they didn't ask me to clean their bathrooms, but I couldn't shower there.
Their rooms?
No, just the bathroom.
No, I'm just thinking about the fraternity house bedrooms too.
Oh, God.
And now I'm like, I don't think I ever had sex in a fraternity. One fraternity, the Jewish fraternity. And he had a nice room.
Okay.
A decently nice room. But the other ones, I'm like, I can't imagine how many girls they were banging and not washing their sheets. But when you're in college, you're like, you don't even think about that.
Oh, God. I think a lot of men don't think about that still.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't hook up with a man if their place is dirty. Remember when I told you I went to that guy's house and his like house had a smell?
Yeah.
And like the blankets and stuff. And I was just, and he didn't have like a smell, but like the house did. And I was like, I can't. I don't find peace here.
No.
I need to find peace.
I need peace to come.
You know?
Yeah.
But if it smells like an armpit that I am not compatible with, I just, you know, that's the telltale sign. If your stink doesn't match up, like if you were to live in filth for a week, if that doesn't match up,
We shouldn't be having sex.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine being on birth control your whole life, hormonal birth control, and how you're attracted to something that you're not actually attracted to.
I've been on hormonal birth control since I was 16. I'm 27.
Why don't you get on the copper IUD?
I'm scared of the pain.
I know. Yeah, it's like the only option.
Yeah.
Besides like the Nuva ring or something.
And I feel like that's not as effective.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if the men I'm attracted to are actually good for me. None of them have been so far.
I keep asking myself, why do I attract people with these qualities? Men, women, whatever. And I keep establishing new boundaries in my life and growing. And then they keep coming though. And I'm like, I thought I was learning the lesson.
Maybe it's just it's like a Chem 101. And then you go to Chem 102. It's all kind of the same lessons, but it's an elevated version. It's like you're going until you meet the boss.
That was great, Emily. That was a good... See, look where Stony Baloney just led us.
Wow.
We were talking about gas station bathrooms, and now we end up here. On that note,
We should skedaddle.
Yeah, we gotta go and work.
We love you so much. Thank you for listening for this whole episode, which you definitely did, and definitely left a comment and a 5-star review.
Yeah, and you dialed 857-271-9663, and you left us a voicemail.
Under a minute.
Under 1 minute.
Please.
Thank you, and tune in next week.